Hello, hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. This is Ibrahim. We're going to go through our first tutorial. Rhino. Rhino is a 3D software which we use as industrial designers to design products. If you want to design any product, we do it. We use Rhino. Rhino. Let's try and see one of the models. So this how Rhino looks like. You can download your Rhino. You can just go to Google, download Rhino 6. There's Rhino 5, but Rhino 6 is better. And then to come like this, then you have a full version of your software. So we're going to go through the overlay of the software. We look at this side. We have the lines. We have edit view. So if you want to make lines, you use this: polylines, curve, circle, ellipse, arc, square, polygon. Those are the tools to make. So this is one of the 3D model. Let's go to rendering. This is what a free model. I was trying to make a handle which you can use when you go to the bus. You don't need to get your fingers direct to the rail. You have to use this. That's one of the products we are making. So when you're making a product, a 3D model in Rhino, you use these three views: the top, the perspective, the back, and the front. The back can become the front, the left can become the right. So you work within the four views if you want to have a very good 3D model. So this side we have the surface. If you want to edit the surfaces, we have this fill surface, blend surface. All these are surfaces. If you want to modify the solid, here we modify solids. For example, if you want to make the fanfare, the corner, to modify the corners, this is the panel. There is split, there is edit, there is copy and paste, or we have it. So let's first remove this and look at how the line looks like. So if you want to draw the line, then enter, the line will come. If you want to draw the curve, that's a curve. If you want to draw ellipse, an oval shape, you see, what you do just comes within the four views. If you want to draw the square, so this is how the shapes looks like. Because for the Rhino, from the line you get a surface. From the surface you get the solid. You get it? So that's a good thing with Rhino. That's what makes it a bit different. For example, these are lines. So if you exclude this, then it will become a solid. That you see, this is a solid. This is a surface, and this is a solid. Let's just put it in shade so that you can see better. Okay, so now let's look at the solid shapes. We have the solid shapes: the box, the cylinder, the sphere, the pyramid. For example, this is the box. This the tube, and this is a cylinder. That's the cylinder, and let's have another one. For example, the pyramid. This is a pyramid. Yeah, you just use the right click, the right click to, if you are to rotate in the perspective. And if you want to zoom, you just use this middle button on the mouse to scroll, and you zoom in all views. In perspective, you can rotate, but this other side, the top, you can't rotate because it's just one view. But perspective, there are different views. You can rotate and see your product around when you're making it. And in all views, we have what we call the wireframe. This is the wireframe. Wireframe is just lines. For example, you want to see the lines clearly. The shade to see how the product looks like when you're making it. We have the rendering. The rendering, if you are the final, to look like in final stage, that's the rendering. We have the ghost. You have to see the inside lines. How does it look in transparent view? I have the X-ray. No, that's the X-ray. So we have different formulas of making a product. So long as you know all these panels, you can make in your product in different way. We don't have just one formula making a product in 3D. We have different formulas of making a product in 3D, so long as you know these tools, how to use the tools. Okay, for today we don't want to learn much. Just go and download your Rhino 6 beta, so that when I come back we shall have very good lessons of the Rhino for beginners until you learn how to make a product like this. Okay, thank you very much. Have a nice